Enforcement Pirate Radio Network. Radio Free Larry presiding.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Radio Free Larry.
All right, here we go again. Buckle up. Rough roads ahead. Internet is kind of having an issue for whatever reason. Changed the VPN. I think it worked better, or it's working better. All right, where are we at here? Let's see which way we want to go. I don't know why. Is this where? What am I seeing here? I see this place over here all the time. College Boulevard and Strangline Road. Guess it's an industrial area. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know. Maybe you want to look in there at some point. Lakshman Road. I'm pretty hungry today. I don't know what happened. I guess I didn't need to drink a second coffee. That would have probably kept my hunger away. Or decreasing my coffee. I was able to decrease my food. Then all of a sudden, because it used to be where I drink a cup of coffee in the morning and I guess Jack, and I don't have to eat all day. But it hasn't been working. I need to eat one, not one major meal. I don't do it that way, but a couple snacks and a meal. Right. They screwed my whole life, my whole regimen. I couldn't get back to it. Couldn't get anywhere. I should have been well probably within a couple. I never should have had it happen. I mean, that's where we get to. I had a regimen that I was in that would have kept me healthy for the rest of my life. I'll go to hell for it. I mean, and again, I summoned all the powers of God on the planet to arrest all of them. Even the officers that don't arrest them are going to have to struggle not to arrest them. Go straight. Said, don't take the highway. What do I got to do down here? I got to go this way. There's something that needs to be done. I don't know what healing was, I guess. It's like a cheapo community, always trying to get me to heal stuff and never paying me. I'm going to go to Marshall, I guess. Wait, Marshall, they were doing construction. Are they finished? I guess they are. It's nighttime. They're probably not doing anything, hopefully. Well, if I feel bad because, the guy that they had to throw out of there was a veteran or something, VA guy, and his wife. Apparently, a lot of people believe, you have these special rights, and again, when you're in the rental, and not the rental, and when you're in an apartment, it's different than when you're in a hotel or extended stay, right? So you don't have any special rights there. I mean, if they were wrong, yeah. But apparently, he was smoking in a room he wasn't supposed to smoke in, and he tried flushing the cigarette butts down the toilet and something else, and then he flooded. Like he was on the third floor. That's why I go for the first floor. You never know what kind of toilet you're gonna get in these places. It overflowed, and like she's like, apparently she said, "I'm gonna give you all your money back. Just go, please find another place to stay." Like I don't know if they rolled in this morning or yesterday night or what, but she said, "I'll give you." It was like for 2 days or something, and she said, "I'll give you all." And I'm gonna turn here actually, and that'll take her to Marshall, I guess. Right. And he said, "No, I'm calling the police." He called the police on himself, essentially. She wasn't going to do it. She was just like, here, take your money, go. You know, you have to get refunded. VA rights all these places. You can't do anything. You can't. You don't have a real, and you simply have, you know, you sign something when you come in, you'll abide by the rules or leave. It's what it generally is. I mean, you know, and they're pretty lenient. I mean, you know, I put up with stuff. Right. But I guess he flooded, like, and then, but at the same time, these guys working in this other room broke a pipe while they were trying to install the bathtub. So it's flooding this one room and this other guy's room, and they're, you know, trying to do that at the same time. So you see it's metaphysical, and that's what I said to her. She turned out to be like a regional manager. She used to be at this hotel, so she knew. And that's the weird part. She's here and she knows that the pipes break because they remodeled the place like 11 years ago when she worked here. I guess she ran the place or was a cashier or whatever it was, or a front desk person. Right. So she knew that the pipes were made of this cheap material and that they refurbished the place, and then like while they were cleaning, they banged into the pipe and the pipe would break and it would leak. It was like whatever, I don't know. She told me what the material was. I forget what it was, but she said it's junk. So she knew that, you know, the pipes, like the pipe broke because it's just cheap, not because the workers are idiots or anything. That's weird that she was here today, huh? Right. But she was helping at the front desk. I guess they're all going to that model. You know, maybe not, but I think they are, and that's where they work the front desk somewhere in their region. You know, once a week or something like that. Right. That's one of the new kind of business models. Thank you, Larry. Thank you, bro. No, I was like leaving at the same. Everybody was wondering what was going on. I was leaving to take that guy back, and we're like, because they went in like the mod squad into the office. 2 vehicles robbing, like, dur, dur, dur. Like a serious look on their face, but serious. But like the one guy had a little like smirk, so something must have been going on in his head or something. But it just didn't unfold right. Again, when you're staying at some place like an extended stay or hotel or motel, just do your best to make them happy. I mean, you don't have to be a slave to them, but you know, because you don't have a real agreement with them. If you cross the line, and they can push you out. Right. Well, a lot of disabled people kind of play the disabled card. I only did it like once, but I wasn't playing a disabled card. It was real. My hearing isn't the best. I've always been loud. I never knew it was because of that. I think the VA is full of crap. They tested me and said, "Oh, but your hearing, you have tinnitus, but your hearing's still good." And I know it's not good. And I've had doctors tell me it's not good. So the VA was something happened years ago, and I said it's because my hearing was messed up. And they're in the middle of the VA. They told them probably how much to raise my VA back in 2013 or so. 100%. And then they lost the other documentation about Persian Gulf syndrome. They won't let it happen because they know it's like 100% disability. I mean, it's not a deal breaker because the price is right. And I thought the price she was giving me, right. See, it's a really low price. It's just they have like a fee, and everybody has something, right? And it pays for trash, but it doesn't pay for water, which is weird. So it kind of jacks it up a little bit, but the price is low enough to offset it. Except the new apartment that came on, I don't know if that's going to be their new amount or what, but it got $100 more than the previous two, or just about that. And it's probably one that's, you're not going to be looking at the highway when you walk out your door, or get on your balcony, right? Although here we have the highway and the train. I like the train, but it's kind of loud. I mean, I don't hear it in my apartment, in my room, I guess. I mean, it's semi luxury. The apartment's a semi luxury apartment. They just can't ask more than they do because, like I said, it's sandwiched between the highway and a major road. But I mean, when you go into the apartment, it's high ceilings and all quality stuff, right? If they had the grounds, it would probably be 150 more to 200 more, right? And then it would eventually work out on my price range, right? But I looked at one the other day, and they wanted you had to like get their internet and their cable, and I don't watch cable TV, and I don't use other people's internet. Right. I mean, a cartel would pay them a lot of money to know what my internet was or to tap in or whatever. People aren't trustable like you think they are. And again, you all are probably part of the people that aren't trustable. So again, you don't care, right? I don't want to wash my vehicle. I drove through that road that was under construction today. So yeah, they're going to negotiate eventually, like I told them to do before it started. Everything I said came true. I told you, I do this every time. I tell everybody what's going to happen in the end, and I tell them what the best option is, and then they all try to kill me for it. Oh, you could have massaged Putin into negotiations. 100%. I don't know where it's going to end up, but again, I guess the Ukrainian parliament's figuring it out. It's just not going to go where they thought it was. Like I said, Russia's just got too much. I said Russia's going to lose a lot, but they got a lot to lose, especially with Putin. He don't give a darn. Now, as far as that guy being dead, well, maybe he is, maybe he isn't, but I don't know if it makes sense for Putin to kill him. 100%. As long as he had representations that it was over. Right. And just the propaganda around it. Again, it may just be your poor propaganda, but your propaganda around it says that Western people of the Ukraine did it. Because it's stupid. It's so stupid. Unless it's reverse psychology and all your propaganda newspaper people actually work for Russia. Like double psychology or reverse psychology. Yeah, because like Russian propaganda used to always like, they just didn't care. It was just like, I don't know if they call it what they called it, the fatherland, the Kremlin, they just used to chalk it up and, bleh, it's our country. A lot of people stuff and all that. It's just obvious that it wasn't real, right? Same kind of feel to it. I was just like, eh. Well, if you negotiated, we would have saved what? A lot of lives and a lot of billions. 100%. Told you to do it. Thanks, George. But again, maybe some of it made into some bank accounts that, some private bank accounts, and maybe that's the way you wanted it. Sure made a lot of arms manufacturers rich. 100%. I'm not sure where the CIA invests, but maybe they're invested in those people. Maybe they made a lot of money in stock. Dividends. So yeah, it's kind of weird that a one apartment came out so expensive. It's almost like they're steering me away from it. But then again, it could be reverse or double psychology. Making me think they're doing that, so I won't move into any of them. Maybe I'll call her tomorrow and ask her if that one's ever going to come down in price. There might be a reason. I think some. I don't think the one I was looking at had a fireplace. It had a built-in desk, but it didn't have a fireplace. So it could have a fireplace and a built-in desk. I don't know. But I think those are on the second floor. So it is what it is. Well, there's a lot of limitations of God's power on this planet because nobody really seeks God. The church and the religions, they mostly just seek Satan and call Satan God, and they present the illusion. However, there are windows of God's power, and when that happens, who knows what will happen at that point. Well, if you don't arrest these people, you'll be going against God's power. I'm sure God wants them all arrested. 100%. So I guess they're trying to make a mockery of everything. That woman made her own mugshot. I advised Trump perfectly. I said, stay away from poor boys or Proud Boys. Right, stay away from. Many of them are going to are becoming poor boys with what's going on. But Proud Boys, 3%ers, Boogaloos, Oath Keepers. I said, stay away from that stuff. Just focus on what you got going there, and if you need something done, law enforcement will handle it. At first, I believed that people were being disenfranchised from prayer meetings. I thought, well, that's messed up. But you found out they were lying. It's just street gangs claiming to be, having prayer. I mean, that's so Nazi-like. Not even some of the Soviet Union saying they're doing something redeeming. They're actually, well, I guess it happens in every agency and department just about today anyway, the deep state. Well, here we go. Time to pull out of the car wash. Works better on the hot days. Dries quicker. Oh well. You got like I said, 24 hours and then it cools and that's it. Hopefully. I don't know what I eat. I already ate some stuff. I'm getting like hungry today. I don't know what it is. Like I said, it was a good group of people over there. Were running the office, and from what I could see, I mean, I don't have to do a long-term lease, and actually, for like I don't know, $40 more, I can do even a shorter lease. And try my luck early next, or like February, late February next year or something. But get out of this place over here. 100%. Yeah, the place is like I went to the first place, like the one I'm speaking about. It smells like a brand new place when you go in, like just constructed or something. And then you go to the next place, and I mean it's just like just about the same as what I came out of Oklahoma City. It's just a little run down. This one was worse. It actually had some of the odors of the people that had lived there previously. That's actually where I wanted to live. It's just the inside was a little bit rough. I'd have paid more money even if it was nicer, a little bit more. Right. I mean, it's priced right. I'm not going to tell you. And then they want you to, buy their internet and their cable. I mean, that's kind of weird. Something weird out. I can't figure it out. Coming from the police station. What is that? Something emanating from the police station. It's like Hawaii 5-0 today, next to police. Heading into the office. I don't know what he was grinning at. He looks serious, but he's kind of grinning. I don't know. He kind of. If I could have got where I wanted to get earlier this year, it would have been way better. And then it would have been like $200 cheaper for everything. If I go back to Oklahoma and it's $200 cheaper than when I was there last time, I just got to get in before everybody moves back. Well, I looked at that Stumptown coffee. It was like $18. I got it like for $3 to $5 a bag. That was great. I wish I'd have got more. I don't think there was anything left though. Shawnee Walmart clearance. I think in the end I had like 4 or 5 bags. So that was a good deal for a while. Yes, I considered somewhat of a payback, but that's Shawnee. That's not Overland Park and Lenexa. Olathe, so that kind of thing. You know, Whole Foods, and I guess they don't care because they're making the same amount of money for less business and less food. But the prices for the vegetarian food is insane. I mean, like everything. Whole Foods is so expensive. It's disgusting. Am I missing something? Like, do I get like 5 or 10% off everything with my Prime membership? I think it has to be like 20% with the prices they're charging. No, I haven't been here in a long time. When you're like, oh my god, they're like in the middle of COVID with these prices. There's a shortage on everything. Hey, maybe that's the COVID coming up. Maybe we'll have a shortage again. Looks like something's going to go wrong with it. Well, yeah, I want to be evil. No, COVID killed people. COVID messed everything up. Just because you decide to kill people and make money, don't try to act like it was nothing. That's where that all came from. DeSantis and Trump killed all these people just so the businesses could reopen. It just went haywire. Right. But they made a ton of donations off saying that stuff. That's like a hard case to bring because even people that aren't Trump do that. All the politicians do that, make money off lies. So they don't want to bring those cases. Donation scam, even the churches and everything. Big donation scam thing. Once they use the word donation, I mean it's a shame, but today, anytime they say donation, it's usually a scam more times than not. Because even the politicians are scam. Even the church is a scam. They're not. If you're part of their clique, they'll take you up. But you be in that church all you like, they'll take you down and get up for it because their boss is Satan. The reality of the world. So I don't know. I got to eat something, I guess. Getting hungry, but I don't want anything heavy, so I don't even know what to eat. Nothing's making sense. Trying to figure out what to eat. Oh, I know what I want to do. They blocked me from my protein bars. Okay, they have this weird curse energy going on, and what it's going to end up doing is causing people to hate the police. Now, the police may be part of the protection. It's just a fear from law enforcement, but it could be put there by people outside law enforcement. people in law enforcement, or a combination thereof. Right. But what it ends up doing, it oppresses people, and then people get frustrated, and they eventually hate the police. So again, they're trying to make people be afraid of police vehicles and police and all that. Usually, it's a secret society thing, so it's just a corrupt and criminal thing, no matter what it is. Thank you much. I was watching. I saw it a few times today. Dano had it today. Karen, they had it a little bit because this guy got, like, when they showed up, this guy got out of the vehicle and said, "I got to go make my bed." I'm like, "What? You're not believing that thing, are you?" That was, around the same time they're saying, "Those people want to ride and they don't pay you gas." And then the guy, he's like, I guess he's disabled probably, and he's like, "I'll pay you as soon as I get, my car back. I get a car back." Like that, I hear that thing. Don't pay attention. Then we go out front. It's like, "They're here for you." And then I'm like, and then the guy goes, I gotta make a bed. I don't think he's doing anything bad. He's paranoid, I guess. I said, "Well, I think he's supposed to go with us." I don't know. But again, that's a lot of what's happening. So don't let that in. Like, you can do all you like if you do, community outreach. It doesn't work if, like I said, the next shift busts in everybody's house and then writes a report and you all accept it. It's all bullshit. Or they try to fear them metaphysically. Because it's going to end up altering their life, and then they're going to be angry when they realize their life was altered. 100%. So again, PTSD is metaphysical. Christmas tree just lit up there. Would you pull over? What is this road? 80 or 75th or something? Or 79th? I don't remember. 86, hut. But that was cool when I spoke about being metaphysical and all that. The regional manager was like, "Yeah." She was like, "It's a woman." Like, like, agree with it. Ooh, agreeing, huh? I guess she knows. Or I guess I should change the lane before I keep up over this hill, and then I have to stop because there's a traffic stop up here. Looks pretty big. Is it an accident? Is it like are you raiding that house on the corner? What is this? That's pretty big, whatever it is. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's something big. It started the traffic stop? Yeah, but you're in the middle of the highway here. Or the big road. You're already up that street. You should be in the front, idiot. So they can't pull away. Car doors open. They're sitting on the ground, but the last vehicle should have, because God made it obvious. It's sticking a little bit. It's not in the middle of the road, but it's sticking out from the corner. You know how you park on the corner? It's a line of vehicles law enforcement vehicles with their lights on, and again, it's a well-lit traffic stop, but there's no vehicle in front of the vehicle, and the doors are open. I guess because you're searching the vehicle, maybe you found something. I don't know. They could be Mirandizing them, whatever it is. But from what I could see, the vehicle doors were open. They were sitting on the curb, and there was no vehicle in front. But yet there was a sufficient number of vehicles to have a vehicle in front. So if we make that standard, that's the key. Otherwise, you won't do it. It won't work. You got to make something standard. Put an advisement out. But actually, I don't know. I can't tell exactly what's going on. But if you think about was her name Porter? And was it not Tavon? What was that guy's name? I don't remember. Remember the guy that had the warrant, and then he jumps inside the vehicle while they were searching him. Right. It doesn't necessarily mean that could happen, but it's kind of too open there. Right. They may be cuffed. I don't know. But then again, people are crazy. They jump their cuffs. Right. Thank you, Larry. So there's just sufficient vehicles for the vehicle at the back to have been put in the front, either nose to nose or backed in. 100%. I mean, I don't think they're going to try anything. And again, the other thing is sheer numbers usually causes people not to react poorly. That's usually when you pull them out of a vehicle and then you find the gun, but there was like 7 of you and they decided that wasn't worth it. Right. I know you got the cam, so you can look and see what happened through the driver's stop. It's just that, like I said, there's enough people there that I don't know that anything would happen. 100%. But with all those vehicles, I would have put one in front of the vehicle, and then it would have been lit up from the other side. Also, as far as the front of the first, the vehicle you pulled over, the first vehicle. Although there may have been one cross street, I can't remember, which would have made it worse. That's my favorite, blocking them in. That person could actually do an overwatch while they're in the vehicle too. If you pull nose to nose and put your takedown lights on, but not the brightest brights, right? Right. And then, well, stay peaceful. Praise God in all that you do. Praise